Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you are doing great today. This is Said Hassan from Bixband. Welcome to part 2 of how we created this visual.
Hooray!
So, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, what is the next step? Next step will be start to adding the lightning from the top right corner here. I'm using a lightning brush, free lightning brush. You can download it on Google or I will add it to the assets link in the description. Now let's create new empty layer before the brush tool. Right click. You can find it here, lightning brushes. Let's choose brush number 1. Let's zoom out. Make it a little bit smaller. Yes, I think this size is good. Let's hit R to rotate the canvas. Okay, you can rotate the canvas or you can rotate the brush itself by right clicking and use this slider here to rotate your brush, but I'm going to rotate the canvas. Now let's choose the color. Let's hit Alt to get this eyedropper tool. Click once, double click on the foreground. Okay, I think this color is good. Let's hit enter to confirm, maybe a little bit darker. Okay, click once, make sure the opacity is 100%. Click once. Yes, I think this is good. Now let's add some variations in the lightning. I'm going to add another one and speed up the rest. This is another one. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's rotate the canvas a bit. Okay, maybe a little bit smaller. Yes, hit once. Okay guys, I'm going to add 3 or 4 maybe lightning streaks again and I will see you after. Welcome back guys, we are finished from adding the main lightning streaks. Okay, but we can manipulate it a bit. First of all, we need to change this layer to smart object. Right click, convert to smart object. Why we are doing this? So we can manipulate it in a non-destructive fashion. Okay, first of all, we can hit Ctrl+L to open the levels panel. Maybe we can increase the brightness a bit. Okay, and Ctrl+U to open the hue saturation panel. We can change the hue and the saturation. Now this is up to you guys and this is creative decision. I think I will go more toward the blue and hit OK to confirm. Now we are going to add some small lightning streaks in this area here. Okay, I'm going to add another 1 or 2 and let's make this smaller. Rotate it a bit, make it smaller and give it once. Maybe we can change the colors a bit. Okay, maybe a little bit darker and saturated to have some variation in the lightning. Okay guys, you can choose however you want, maybe a little bit smaller. Okay guys, now guys I'm going to speed up the rest after you learn the main technique we are using. Adding lightning streaks will help us in creating more dynamic and energetic visual and acting as arrows to guide the viewer's attention to the center of our canvas where the product is. Okay guys, welcome back. We added the small streaks up here. Now we need to convert it to smart object because if we want to do any changes we can do it non-destructively. Ctrl+L, maybe increase the brightness again. Yes, I think this is good. Ctrl+U, maybe desaturate it a bit but still not fully white to have some change in color. Hit OK to confirm. Now guys, the next step will be adding some glow around this area to be more convincing. Let's create new empty layer before the brush tool. let's go to the general brushes, choose the soft round brush. Okay, let's make the opacity 10%. Let's choose the color, light blue color. Double click in the foreground, make it light. Change the blending mode. We can go with two blending mode. We can go with color dodge and we can go with overlay. You can experience with both and choose whatever best works for you. Let's try color dodge. Before we continue, guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support, and if you are new here, this channel is dedicated for junior and midweight designers who are looking to level up their skill set, learn new professional techniques, and add good visuals to your portfolio. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the new content. Let's continue. Okay, now guys, I think it is good. We are adding some glow here and there. I think we are going in the right direction. Yes, let's see before and after. Let's see how overlay looks. I think we can work it and combine the two techniques here, one layer with the color dodge and the other with the overlay. Okay guys, let's reduce the opacity of the color dodge here. Okay, let's create new empty layer. This one will be overlay, same color. Let's start adding some brushes. Yes, and maybe another one with a screen blending mode. This will also work. Okay, I think this is good. Let's see before and after with the three. Yes, I think we are going the right direction. Maybe we can add some lights in this right side. Let's create new empty layer, make it a little bit big, change the blending mode to color dodge, the same color in the foreground, and let's give it 1 or 2. Yes, it has a better blending with the lightning area here. In this section, we use 3 different blending modes to show you that there is no definite answer or technique. Whatever works best for your situation, but we have general rules to help us making the decision. Okay guys, next step will be working with the fire here at the engine part. We need to blend it a little bit more. How we can do this? First of all, choose the layer here. Okay, let's isolate it. Now let's get closer and we can position it better this time. Okay, let's move all the 4 layers above the engine and let's start manipulating a bit. Now let's create a new layer mask to add the extra parts of the fire. The foreground color will be black. Okay, the hardness will be around 30%. The opacity will be 50%, and let's start removing a bit from the fire. Okay, now I think this is a little bit better than the original, and I'm going to show you how to do it for the second one. I'm going to speed it up in the next 2 parts. I think this is good as a start, doesn't need so much, maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, and let's rotate it. Okay, we want the flame to be on the other side. Okay, flipped it vertically. Yes, I think this is good. A little bit bigger. This position is good. Create new mask. Before the brush tool, make sure the foreground color is black. Okay guys, we are going in the right direction. You can use pen tool to mask or brush or whatever you want. I think we are going in the right direction. Maybe refine this a little bit more. Okay, nice. I'm going to speed it up for you guys for the next 2. See you after. Blending the elements in your design is a crucial part to create more believable composite. Adding those details may consume a lot of time, but at the end you will have a more professional looking artwork. Okay guys, welcome back. We masked the extra part of the flames. Next step will be adding the casted lights or orange color from the flame into the body of the engines and those nozzles. Okay guys, now let's start by choosing the layer of the rocket. Okay, create new empty layer and it is automatically clipped. B for the brush tool, make sure 0% hardness, opacity is 10%, make it a little bit bigger, hold Alt, choose this orange color. Okay, change the blending mode to overlay and let's start brushing. Okay, we are going to adding this casted lights in many steps. So this is the first one. Okay guys, now let's add it on the edges here because this is going to be casted also on the wings of the ship or the rocket engine. Okay, I think this is good as a start. Let's create new empty layer, make it a little bit bigger, choose a darker color and choose the blending mode to be overlay, and let's add another, yes, the orange dark color. We have some variation in the light across this area. Okay guys, now make it a little bit bigger. We need to have some lights in this area, and let's hit E for the eraser tool, make the hardness 0% and let's refine this area a bit. We need to remove this part. Okay guys, let's see before and after. Yes, we are going in the right direction, but this area we didn't have any effect on it, so let's create new empty layer. B for the brush tool, choose a little bit darker orange, change the blending mode to color dodge, and let's add some lighting. That's it for today guys, see you in the next chapter.